If you have an idea, okay? If you have an idea, stop procrastinating. Get off your butt. Do something about it. Hello everybody, happy Easter to you all. I know you're going to be seeing this video a couple of days after Easter, but it's better late than never, okay? So I'm so excited. And why, you might ask? First of all, before we go into the why I am all happy and excited and all of that, if you're already a supporter, I thank you so much for always supporting, because guess what? You're the bomb. If you're not a supporter yet, please, you see that red subscribe button right there at the bottom? Please click on it and make sure that you give me a huge thumbs up before we even get started with the video. And after doing that, guess what? There's another bell beside the subscribe button that is a notification bell. Please push that notification bell so that every single time I post a new video, you're the first to get notified. So let's get right into the video. So you're wondering, what am I excited about? I'm excited because I just finished a live session with a speaker. So a little background about the live session. So for those of you that have been following me right from the beginning, you know I've always had the dream to interview people, share from other people's world and make sure that my people, my proud fam, as you all know, get the best of the best people, where you can actually pick a thing or two from what they've done, the struggles and how they overcame, and they use that to develop yourself, especially as people of color, as Black people, and as immigrants as well. So I've always been saying that when I'm ending my videos, I'll be like, well, if you want me to interview you and all of that, can you please DM me and all of that? But nobody ever did. So I thought to myself, you know what? I better take life by the balls, okay? If I don't do anything about this, I will keep procrastinating and it will never happen. So which is the reason why I'm making this video today, because after the live session that I had today, which by the way, the title is Inspire to Empower. I'm going to leave the link up here to the live stream so that you can go watch the replay, but it has empowered me to make a step. And as I was talking earlier, so I kept thinking, I will always have an excuse why I shouldn't do this, an excuse why I shouldn't do that. You know what? If I reach out to speakers, they might not respond because I don't have a certain amount of followers, or I don't have a certain amount of subscribers. And I kept procrastinating. And guess what? I started my YouTube channel since June last year. It's been 9 months. So you know what? There was a day. So one thing about me is sometimes I'm spontaneous. So in the month of March, the first week, I just thought about it. I said, you know what? A lot of people has asked me to come talk on their platform, and I've gone to do that on their platform. And I believe that if I reach out to other people as well, of course, some people are still going to say no. Some people are going to say, well, this time won't work. What about later? And then there will be those that would actually respond back. I better reach out. And I did. And thank God, the first person I reached out to actually did listen and said, you know what? I'm going to come on your show. And it did. And it started from there. I just had my 5th live stream since March, and I already have a whole lineup up until the first week of May. So this is mind blowing. So what am I saying today? If you have an idea, okay? If you have an idea, stop procrastinating. Get off your butt. Do something about it. Or giving yourself excuses as to why you're not going to do it. Guess what? It will continue to be an idea. And the same way you're thinking about that precious idea, some other people somewhere around the world is also thinking about that same idea. And then you know what the difference would be in they being a millionaire or a billionaire and you just being the person that owns the idea, is because they actually got off and did something about it. So when you're having that idea, it's better not just to say, oh, I feel inspired to do this, but actually being empowered to get off and go start something. And don't get me wrong, failures might happen, but don't see the failure as your downfall. See it as a learning curve. See it as, well, I've done this now. I know it's not supposed to be done that way. Then I will never make that mistake again. So it's better to make those mistakes and those so-called failures now that you're starting up, than to make it further down the line when you are established, when you're a big person or you're a big brand. So it's better to make those failures now and learn from it so that it doesn't happen again. And then another important thing is, whatever you do, put your thought into it. How would you inspire others? Because a lot of people are watching you, your every move. A lot of people are watching that. So if you don't do it right, you don't know who it's going to affect. If you do it right as well, you don't also know who it's going to impact. So make sure that you put your thinking into whatever you're doing. So for example, with me, I was talking just now when I was on my live show, and I was saying, you know, I'm the same person. If you meet me in person, I'm the same as I portray myself here on YouTube or on any of my social media. And that's true. This is me, that proud black woman, which is my screen name anyway. But the truth is, I want my life to inspire others. And not just, I know that not everybody would like me. Not everybody would like what I do. But if I lose myself, then I'm going to regret it down the line, because there's only up to a certain moment that you can pretend to. Later it becomes a chore. It begins to choke you, because now you've lost yourself. You can't go back to who you are, because then you're going to lose all those followers that followed you just because of what they see. And let me just tell you one other thing. I don't want to give it all away because I already linked the video of the live stream earlier, but I'm going to put it in the description box so that you can go watch it and see all the salient, all the important points that we talked about. My speaker, her name is Latoya Belfort. She's a best-selling author, and she did fantastic. Like, she did it justice. 1 hour was not enough for us to talk about it, and I felt like I was empowered, which is why immediately I finished, I'm like, you know what, I'm jumping on the camera and, you know, letting Proud Fam know that this is serious. You have to think about it. How does other make you feel, and how do you make others feel around you? Do you look to people for validation, or do you do what you feel you need to do to achieve your aim and to achieve your goals? If you're looking to others for that, validation, one thing is sure, you're going about it the wrong way. You're going to be disappointed. You don't want that. So if you have a goal, if you have a vision, make sure you see it through. Not just saying, well, I have a vision, or making excuses like I said, I've been doing for so long. Get up and do it, and you'll be surprised how you're going to pick up. And as I was saying, failure would happen or might happen, but don't see that as your downfall, because at the end of the day, it makes you sit down and reevaluate and rethink, like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing that is not going right? And sometimes it might not even be your path, so you might have to change that path. But it's that failure that will make you to sit down and think. But if everything is going smoothly and later down the line it goes wrong, then it will be much harder to take than now that you're just building. So think about all those things. As I said, go watch the video. So that's why I'm excited. You see, I'm bubbling with joy. Anyway, before we continue, let me just, praise myself a little bit. So look at this. I know you've seen it in one of my videos, but I'm feeling myself today. Like, look at the headband. Look at the Ankara pattern. If you don't know what Ankara is, it's African fabric. And you know me, anything African, yes, Lord, you got my attention. So I'm feeling myself, because that's the same kind of time I'm wearing. And every time I wear it, I feel like a queen. I feel like, oh my God, damn. So anyway, I always deviate from what I'm saying. But the moral of my long story is, know who you are and make sure that you do what would lift you up. Do not go to pessimists that will bring you down. When people inspire you, take those inspiration and put action into the inspiration so that you can get your goal, so that you can achieve your goal. Do not sit still and write notes from now to tomorrow, but then don't actually put action to it. If you're a Christian, we Christians, there's a part in the Bible that says faith without work is dead. So if you're having that idea and it remains an idea, then girl, you're doing something wrong. You have to get up and make that idea, make it into reality. And as I said, I will keep saying it, failures might happen, because that's why a lot of us have not taken those bold steps, those big leaps, because we're scared that we might fail. But guess what? What if you don't fail? But you're never going to know if you don't try. So take those risks, but take calculated risk, and make sure that when you do all of this and you make it in life, don't think because that you went through all that stage and you went through struggles before you achieved it, don't think because of that you can't share your ideas with other people. You should also try to empower and inspire those coming behind you. It could be your family members, it could be your friends, it could be people that you don't know. Pay it forward. Let people see that, give people that the tool that they need, the things that you've been able to surmount in your research while you're doing your business. Put all of those together. It could even, sometimes it doesn't have to be free. Sometimes you might have to charge a little bit for a seminar for people to come, but you'll be surprised how many people will be grateful that you even did that. So make sure that you inspire people around you, empower people. Make sure you calculate what you do, because you don't know how it will impact people around you, either positively or negatively, either people you know within your family or people that you don't know. But make sure you think before you act. Whatever you do, people are watching. You don't know how it's going to affect others around you. So that's what I thought to put out there. And as I said, how did you enjoy your Easter? Tomorrow is Easter. You're going to be seeing this video a week after, so pardon me. So I'm going to be going right now to get chocolates and eggs and stuff, because my kids are going to be having Easter egg hunt in the house, because today the lockdown started again. We barely had 2 weeks. We're hoping that Corona will pack its load and go anytime soon. So how have you been doing, guys? How did you spend your Easter? Leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you put hashtag Proud Fam, so that I know that you're representing the Proud Fam, and how you did your Easter, how you spent your Easter, what did you do, did you spend it with family, did you spend it alone, did you go out on a walk, on a hike, whatever it is, leave it in the comment section. And remember, every Saturday now, I always have a speaker or a live session where I will be talking to you and bringing very important topics that you can learn from, and you can take from those and apply it to your life and be able to achieve your goals. Okay, I'm always for you guys. I love you. See you again next week. Bye.